In part one of this short video series, we looked at how to spy on the backlink profile of our competitors' videos. Now, in this video, we are going to look at how we can practically go about building links to our videos to, in the long term, beat out our competition and get more views and more eyeballs on our content. Before we get started with that, if you are interested in growing your online business without the hype and without the BS, you're in the right place. I upload 2 or 3 videos every single week, so if you'd consider subscribing, that would be very much appreciated. So let's get on with today's video. So there are a ton of ways that we can build backlinks back to our YouTube videos, but it's not just about backlinks. It's also about making sure that our content is put in front of the right people so it's actually consumed. So we'll try and cover both of those things in this video, but of course we can't cover every method, so I will leave a link below in the description to get my traffic Rolodex, which is free, also to a playlist of videos where I talk about a bunch of different sites that you can use for this methodology. So we're over here at Google, and we're going to start with forums. Now I know what you're thinking, forums are old-fashioned, people don't use them anymore. That's not true. A lot of people are disillusioned with social media, especially Facebook, and a lot of forums have a high site authority. So the best way to find a forum in your niche is to perform a simple Google search. So for example, best survival forums. You want to scroll down and you want to try and locate a forum and then just have a click and see what you can find. So let's click on this forum. I've actually been to this forum before, but it's a great way to kind of highlight this. You want to make sure that your forum is active, it's got a lot of people on there, and that you can actually, do a few things. So this particular forum, 10.8 million posts, 154,000 members. We can see that this has a ton of potential. But in order for us to get taken seriously on this or any forum, you need to lead with value. So you can't just open up an account and just link to a YouTube video or a blog post, because even if the video's great and the article's brilliant, those people on this forum don't know you and you're going to come across as spammy. You're either going to get absolutely slaughtered by other members or you're going to get your account, suspended or maybe even banned. Read the rules of all the forums. Every forum has a different rule, but let's kind of have a look through this one. Let's click on full forum listing and see where that takes us. And okay, so this is what a general forum often looks like. It's put into little kind of sub forums, and Reddit is also a great source of this. Now we're not going to be talking about Reddit today, but you can utilize Reddit in the same way. So let's just choose man-made and natural disasters. We've got 38.6 million, so a lot of traffic. We can see, look, recent posts 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago, 4 hours ago. So this is an active forum, which is super important. So you want to kind of go down and see if you can find a subject that is related to your area of expertise. And if you've just signed up, just reply. Nothing else, no links, nothing. Just reply, add value, ask questions, answer questions. And over time, when you get known for being an expert, you can then answer a question with a link to your video. So that is a great way to do it. Now, a different forum that I'm a member of is this one here, the Warrior Forum, which is more of an online marketing forum. It's been around forever. Now, people have different opinions about the quality of the content on there. It used to be better in the old days. But what you can do in this forum, and maybe you can do on the forums that you find, is you can have a signature. So if we click here, edit signature, a signature is a place whereby it's below all of your posts, and oftentimes you're allowed to put a link in here. So I've actually got a link to my Video Marketing Insider site, my beers site, and my PLR site. So I can actually have 3 links, but there's nothing to stop me changing these links out for a particular YouTube video if I wanted to get a YouTube video ranked, or a blog post or an article. Now, not every forum allows you to do that, but this is a great thing for you to do, or a great opportunity if you can do. Now, another thing we can do is we could take advantage of this source. Now, I'm sure you've heard of this, Quora. Quora is a great way to get traffic. Oftentimes, Quora questions and answers rank on the front page of Google. So how Quora works, people ask questions such as this: is video promoting successful? And if you're a member of Quora, you have the ability to answer this question. So I could click on this just to demonstrate the process, and then I could answer this question if I wanted to. So if I was to click on answer, I can write an answer, and then if I just put in some text, I can then highlight a piece of text, and then I can click on this hyperlink option and link to my YouTube video, a playlist, my YouTube channel, or of course a blog post as well. And if your answer is decent, so I wouldn't just put a link to my video, I would give a detailed answer with honest, open help, and then I would say something like, here's a great video on delving more into this topic. And I wouldn't do it for every single time I answered a question, but this is something that you can use, and Quora does get traffic. Sometimes questions get a lot of searches, and if your answer is the best answer, people will upvote your answer, and the more upvotes you get, the higher your answer is ranked, so that if you give a great answer, people upvote it, and then a few weeks later somebody else comes to Quora and finds this question, there's your answer, it's a good answer, and then they click through to your video. It works. It's a backlink, but it also works to get traffic to your videos. Now, a little cool technique is to actually add a question and then answer the question yourself. Now that may seem a little bit strange, but let's go on over to Google, and you can see in here I typed in how to asterisk a video. Now an asterisk is kind of like a wildcard when it comes to a Google search. If I was to type in how to quit and then put the asterisk sign, I would get a bunch of search results. For example, how to quit smoking, how to quit alcohol, how to quit whatever it could be. And this is a great way for coming up with ideas. So how to make a video. We've got probably a bunch of other things. How to flip a video. How do you cut parts out of video? So let's use this how to make a video. It's a very generic question, but how to make a video. We'll hit enter. This particular search phrase gets probably quite a lot of searches. I don't know until it loads up. 14,800 searches per month. We scroll down to these ads. We've got this Think Media video, which is an authority channel. They do a great job. But what we can potentially do is get our Quora answer ranked. So we can actually go over to Quora and we can actually ask a question. So add a question, and then we type in how to make a video, and then you can go through the process and you can actually answer your own question, or you could even create a post on this whole topic and you can include your link in there. Now I'm not going to do that right now because it would take 15 or 20 minutes for me to do that, but it's a great way for you to ask questions that get a lot of traffic and then give your answer. And so long as your answer is actually good, that is the key point. What's not good is if you just say, here's my video, good luck, because people are just going to think that's a bit spammy. Now, another way to get traffic is to use Twitter. Now, I know what you're thinking, oh no, Twitter, another obvious thing. But a lot of people use Twitter, in my opinion, in the wrong way. So what you can do is you can do a search in Twitter. So I might just put Japan, for example, okay? And you can see Japan, Japanese girl, Japanese massage. These are all popular tweets related to this subject matter. I could type in the word tarot. We've got tarot reading, tarot Leo. I don't even know what they are. But what you can basically do is you can use these as your hashtags. So rather than just putting a link to your YouTube video, what you can do is you can put a bit of text. So for example, I make something up, for example, wants to know how to read tarot, for example. And then I would use hashtags. And the tarot hashtags were tarot and tarot reading. So then I could start typing in tarot. I put tarot reading, and we can see here, and we've got a few more that pop up as well. So I don't know what this one means, but tarot cards, tarot reader, and you put in popular hashtags, and then you would put the link to your YouTube video and you would upload your YouTube thumbnail. So you wouldn't actually directly share your video. You would put a link in here, for example, find out more, and then you would upload your thumbnail. And that is going to populate much better than if you were to share your YouTube video. In fact, let me go and show you what it would look like if you share your video. So I've grabbed a video link that I've got. We'll get rid of this tarot stuff. So if I just put my video in there, my YouTube URL, look, it comes up like this. That doesn't look very nice, does it? So this is about how to get more free traffic to your website. So we'll get rid of that. And then we'll just want more, obviously I've got to type correctly, want more free traffic, question mark. Here's how. Get rid of that space. And then I can start typing in things related to traffic. So traffic. So we've got traffic. We've got, obviously traffic has a little bit of a different meaning because we've got, cars and buses, and then we've got trafficking, which obviously we're not trying to teach people. So I could put something like, website traffic, and basically try and find hashtags that are useful. So let's just try something, for example, video marketing, for example. That could be a cool hashtag, and then something like that. And if you find hashtags, upload an image, which would be your YouTube thumbnail, and then tweet it. It appears much nicer with these big images here, and it gets more eyeballs and more potential clicks as well. So while in essence, yes, it's a link from Twitter, it's not going to make a big deal in that response, you can actually get some traffic from Twitter. There are tons of these ways that you can get more traffic from other sources. I'll share with you a website here. This one is called minds.com. You've got to create a free account with Minds, and you can make a post in Minds, so you can speak your mind. Okay, so you set up your profile on something like Minds. You can come up here to create blog, and then you can write a little bit of an article, and you can upload your banner, which could be your YouTube thumbnail with these dimensions. And when you start typing in, so for example, how to get free traffic, you can highlight this, get free traffic. You can click on that little hyperlink, and then you can put your YouTube video and add that. So now we've got a link here, and then when we go and fill this out and so on and so forth, we hit publish, we can get a link from this particular site. And there are tons and tons of ways that you can build links and get more traffic to your videos. Now, of course, you want to make sure that you're choosing websites and places where your audience are hanging out. If your niche is not really on Twitter, then don't worry about Twitter. If you don't think that something like Minds is going to be beneficial for you, don't use it. Every niche is different. And yes, it takes a little bit of time to do it for every video. You probably wouldn't want to do it for every video, but you could do it for, one video a month. Let's say you're uploading 2 videos a week. You could pick 1 or 2 videos every month to really focus on getting those videos ranked on Google. So hopefully this video has just given you an idea of different ways that you can get traffic and backlinks back to your YouTube video, but there are tons more. As I alluded to before, I do have a traffic Rolodex, which I'm continually adding to. You can opt in below and go ahead and grab that if you want to. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, and I will see you soon. Take care. Thank you for watching. If you've got any questions or you need more clarification, go and watch the video once more. Over on the right hand side, we have some more trainings and reviews, so go and watch those as well. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already, and hit the bell notification. Other than that, ask any questions you've got below, and I'll see you soon.